Hey yo, is this good? You are that. You are who you thought you was. You know what I'm saying? Mercury has gone direct, and it turns out you are a boss. Turns out you are a star seed. It turns out you are a genius. It turns out you are a beautiful soul that's very deserving. Mercury has gone direct, and it turns out you can do it. It's like that idea that you had, hopefully, is approachable or easier now, or there is some sort of release around permission. It's like you are who you think you are. You are exactly who you think you are. You're moving from this place of borrower to lender in your world, the spiritual space of borrower to lender, where you are beginning to look at your life and look at your past and really clarify your value, your worth. There's a new you rising. There's a new you that is here. Let me know in the comments, do you feel like you are in your highest timeline and learning how to be your highest self? Woo! You're in this space right now where there seems to be some clarity of the mind when it comes to who we thought we were. You are exactly who you know yourself to be. And now the next step is to allow this new knowing, space and time for the body to catch up. You're in this place of mind-body integration. I got the Six of Cups here, Six of Cups in reverse, and I've got the Six of Swords upright. This is angel number 666, which speaks about, look how far you've come. Heads up. Awareness. Do you still have to do it the same way you used to do it? Or are you at a place in life where you've worked for this reset? You've worked for this reset. And Spirit is saying you don't have to pressure or bully yourself the way that you used to. You are exactly who you know yourself to be. And right now there still are some maybe like fuzzies in the air when it comes to mental tension or mental frustration. I've got the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, but it is de-escalating. We got 5 to 6 here, pardon me, 6 to 5. So what you're processing, what you're going through is de-escalating to get out of your way or to get out of the way of a new you. Let me know if you're working on some new passion project or if there are new challenges in front of you in regards to patience and your throat chakra. There's something about slow down to speak up. Slow down to speak up. You're definitely in this place where you've reclaimed your body or reclaimed you've purged judgment of the body or judgment of the past. I've got the Four of Cups and this Judgment card is in reverse. So you are about to step into a true next chapter in your life. It seems like everybody's been acting or performing, but the real show is about to begin for you because you really know who you are and you really are about to do this. You can do this. The whole idea is that this doing is you. Confirmation. It's your natural frequency, your natural interests. You may be in this moment of a lot of like overthinking due to overstimulation. But Spirit wants you to know that you are being invited into the next chapter of your life by settling this tension. It's a new identity or a new person that's here. And this new person doesn't do things stressed or in anxiety or by means of being bullied. You no longer have to perform for people's applause. You are a star and you deserve a stage, and when you stand on your stage, you are naturally applauded. You're in a space now of It's 4:05 on my time here. Angel number 9. So you're in a space where you've reached the utmost limits of a previous identity or a previous pursuit. You've graduated. Congratulations. Have you taken the time to congratulate yourself from graduating from trauma or abuse or neglect or disadvantageous experiences? Sometimes we are in such fight or flight, freeze or fawn, I like to say freeze or flow, that we forget where we've come from. But in this moment, you are being asked to remember where you've come from so that you can see how far you've come and then pivot, be intentional, or reset, because you deserve this. And it is the only way that this new person will do new things creatively and intuitively. You're not in trouble anymore. You're not pressured to perform. We want to see you and hear from you. And all of this new authenticity will manifest a lover and some sort of passion project or new career that you're working on. The whole theme here is to be able to receive. This is the Empress rather, in reverse. And we've been talking about this for a while now. Your ability to receive is directly linked to all of this productivity. You seem to have worked your ass off, quite literally. You know what I'm saying? You seem to have quite literally worked your way out of wanting to work. So now you literally can only intuit things or can only create things as long as they are made for you or they fit and have you in them, yeah? This is not an accident. This is not a hoax. This is not a random doing. This is shadow work plus inner child healing plus your next manifestation is here. Coming full circle back into the 6 of disc. So from the borrower to the lender, borrower of frequencies, inspiration, safety. In the past, you were borrowing safety, borrowing it from your environment, from narcissistic abuse, borrowing safety in context to what other people perceive of you. And I'm even hearing burrowing for safety. So digging in your body, digging within your mind, digging within your life, and hiding yourself within this act of submission, personal spiritual submission. You were borrowing safety, but now you're in the space of lending things, giving things, projecting, or relaying, expressing. So instead of performing, you have this opportunity to express. You are now the lender of your frequencies. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if that's resonating with you, because you're in a space where you are owning something in order for you to truly own the wealth of something new. Nobody knows anything outside of what you want people to know. So I'm understanding that there's an internal narrative that's clearing up in your mind that may have been the source of emotional or spiritual distractants. Exactly. I've got the 5 of discs here in reverse, which says that you are closing out on an abandonment wound or closing out on poverty thinking, lack mindsets. Let me know in the comments, are you releasing lack mindset in exchange for a belief that you will do it, that you can do it, and that you have done it before, and this is just what it looks like this time around? You will launch that business. You will activate that voice. Activate that voice. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Yo, we're gonna activate that voice. And you will speak up and speak your way into the future, yeah? Spirit is letting me know that the next chapter of your life has something to do with your voice or about you asking for what you want, yeah? Or being a little brave. The Knight of Wands here in reverse. Being a little impulsive per se, or let's just say, surprising yourself. Let me know in the comments, are you surprising yourself with your wishes and your wants? You seem to be manifesting a $1 million idea, or an amazing lover, or a new project or entrepreneurial business. But again, it feels like sparking to light the flame, the bonfire. Again, this is your deserving, this like chance to try. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we look at how many times that nobody has supported you, or how many times that like a need to support you. The Star card, Aquarian energy, self-care, self-love. How all of this conversation about a need to support you is always patterned with so much pushback. Do you know what I mean? Or how crazy it is, the idea that living in the world today with so much oppression and suppression, narcissistic abuse, so much out there that can contribute to a lack of support for your dreams, a lack of support for your safety. You should be very proud of yourself for creating, or at least engaging in this conversation and creating the safety within your world. You may be feeling frustrated, or you may be feeling impatient. We got the Devil card here in context to the Queen of Swords in reverse. So that is looking at old habits of bullying ourselves, or looking at old habits of feeling over-pressurized to perform, or over-pressurized to come up with answers. The answer and the solution is action in a new way for you, okay? It can look like showing up on a new platform, speaking about new things, or allowing yourself to engage with this new self in a new way. But the solution and the next step for you now is action in a new way. Relative action, intuitive action. There's a new you forming. And I'm hearing a new career, a new job, or a new move. We got this Chariot and the Knight of Cups. Everything that you deserve is on the way to you. Okay, and for anyone that's new to my page, my name is Heru. I'm a real life shaman. I focus on shadow work and inner child healing to help my clients shift the self-concept from trauma to wealth. I'm a wealth coach from a spiritual lens. You have everything that you deserve coming your way. It is in your cards and on your timeline. The Chariot and the Knight of Cups. This represents a rebirth, a new you, and being navigated into the future, being thrust into the future with an invitation, Knight of Cups, or by picking up a new interest, picking up a new emotional review. You guys know what I always say, that emotions give us timelines of manifestation, because emotions always have arcs, right? Beginnings, middle points, and landing end points to these emotional expressions. And so let's say, for instance, that you are working with this emotional or spiritual invitation, Knight of Cups, and this innocence or ego or new identity, new personality, the Chariot. Let's say in this new personality, you are being invited to manifest via intuitive flow, via peace and patience, via emotional truth and authenticity. Instead of projection, instead of looking to help and support others, it's time for you to help and support yourself. There's something that's here for you that's giving you everything that you've ever dreamt for. If you can ground the principle, ground the channel, ground the download, ground the conversation for you. Everything that you've wished for is coming for you within your new personality. You are being charioted into a timeline of wealth, peace, and impact with a new personality. I always speak about the personality as a percentage of the sun, or a little bit of how you express your intelligence. And I always give that example of, personalities can shift and change. You do not have a concrete personality. You have a solid soul expression, yeah. But personalities absolutely change, especially over time, through trauma, through experiences, and with knowledge. And personality really is a performative aspect, right? Oh, that's just me. Nah, that's who you are performing to be. So again, and I always give this example with personality, like when you look at that blonde, dumb blonde, right? Trope. Oh, I don't know anything, you know. Who me? Huh. But that is a performance because she's calling in strength and power and support from the spaces of deficit. But it is a performance, and she knows that too. So in this moment, what have you been performing that has been carving your worth or your intelligence out of the moment? You know what I'm saying? How have you been expressing? And now can we reorganize that? Yeah. Because remember, a lot of masks that we wear are actually healthy and shields. So in this moment, you're kind of being asked to look at previous shields and to see if they have turned into masks, right? And I always say this, for women, for girls, it's important that you never ever give nobody access to your internal world if you don't feel that they deserve it. If you don't feel that they'll treat it with honor and respect and gentleness. It's encouraged to not give any and everybody access to you. And so I understand masks when it comes to our secrets or when it comes to our dreams and wishes, or when it comes to protecting yourself. So what has been a shield that may now be a mask, and that if we can remove that mask, I can interface with the world with a little bit more of me and get a little bit more for me. You're in a beautiful space in life. Seriously, look how far you've come, and look at how good you do when you get to focusing on you. When you get to focusing on what you want, you naturally evolve and change. You're the type of person that really isn't content or fulfilled unless there is a personal fulfillment. So you are currently learning Page of Wands, how to create your journey of leadership. Aries energy there. And it takes time. In due time, you really are going to rise like the phoenix, and everything is going to come that you've always been waiting, wishing, and working for. Let me know how this is resonating with you in the comments. Mercury's gone direct. You are who you think you are. So, if you're experiencing anything today, let it be seen as a programming of the past. Or if you're experiencing any pushback today, let it be seen as a programming of the past, okay? And continue to allow a new person, a new personality to rise, the one that wants to win, the one that wants to succeed, or the one that wants to be honestly loved, honestly supported, and to be the version of you that's done putting on a show for everybody else. Let me know how this is resonating for you, superstar. Sending you so much love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, okay? Cheers.